Hey everybody, how are you? Guess what? We are headed to Florida tomorrow, and that means that today we got a lot of things to catch up on, so I thought I'd bring you along. First of all, we have to drop by the place where they take boxes so that I can ship this out. I sold some stuff, some of our school stuff, on Facebook, and now I have to ship it out. And then I've got to go get this car cleaned out because you can't see it from here, but it'd be nasty. And we're going to be in this car for 15, 16 hours. So we're gonna add more yucky to it, but we wanna remove the first layer of yucky to make it extra awesome. A little bit scared because not the last time, but the time before that I took the car through the car wash, which was like a year and something ago, I may have done something like touch the wheel while we were going through the car wash, and it may have popped the wheel and I may have had to shut the whole thing down. True story. So I'm hoping not to do that. My heart palpitates a bit. It took me a year before I could go through again. Marcus has gone through, no problem. But me, it's not my forte. And then we've got to do some stuff for the other channel. I got to do a little showing off what's on sale at Sam's Club. I might get my nails done today. I'm hoping to get my toes done. You know, when you go and your toes are going to be out, you know, seeing the world, you want them to have a good look. And I need a good look. Oh, there's a lot going on today. So you come along. How are you? Let me know in the comments and let's get this show on the road. Yeah, come on. See how it says to take your hands off the wheel? That's the key here. Take your hands off the wheel. I did not do that. I felt like the car was going off to the side, and then it was so scary. And so I tried to recalibrate, and that caused my tire to pop. And it was such a loud pop. And then you're on the track, so I kept moving forward. It was a mess. But now let's get the car washed. Enjoy. See right here, the car feels like it's moving to the side, but it's not. Trust the process. That's what the car wash is teaching me. We made it. Let's look at this car and see if we can make it shine like the top of the Chrysler building. Come on. By the way, I brought my gloves from home just so that sometimes it gets yucky. I'm extremely thorough when I wash my car. Like probably a little too thorough. I could be here for an hour wiping stuff down, getting every little crevice. I'm probably not gonna spend that much time. I have about 40 minutes, maybe 35. Hopefully I can keep myself in order. I just love getting into the nitty gritty. That's the kind of cleaner I am. I love it. I wait, and then I just go for it. Why don't I have a toothbrush with me? That's the question. We've had a lot of snow around here, which means we've had a lot of stuff on the ground. Those are probably crackers of some kind, but the back seat there, that's gonna get all fancy schmancy. Back here we had some salt when we were, getting our driveway to not be a sheet of ice. So we're gonna make sure to get that all cleaned out. I think it's gonna look fine, don't you? Maybe get some of that dust gone. Oh, how it collects. It's like a before and after. Really enjoy this before moment, and I'll give you an after. All right, we got ourselves situated here. You always want it to be a little bit more exciting, but that rug needs love, but we got it cleaned up. Plus the vacuum on this side of the car, because there's one on each side, was not quite as strong, so I had to really work it. But we got this side too. I think it looks better in person than on camera, to be quite honest. I think we're ready. I'm gonna go do a video at Sam's Club and then I'll meet back up with you. 5 seconds, hold please. We need an update on Georgie boy here. He got neutered last week. Yes, I know. And the cone of shame around him was something else. He was so depressed wearing that thing. Oh, he just kept looking at us like, why? Why have you done this to me? We called it his bonnet. But we finally took it off. I think he's ready to go. He does not get to go to Florida with us. We're not at a pet-friendly place. So neighbor friends of ours are going to be watching him. I'm gonna take him today. Too bad I couldn't get him groomed though. I didn't realize that with the whole neutering thing, I had planned to have him groomed a few days later, but the neutering thing came up after that. Blah, 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 blah. We couldn't get him in. He's still fine. He's good and clean, but I wanted him to be like extra for the family that's gonna be watching him. So I'm really grateful that they are willing to take him, and I think they'll do great. They had a dog who passed away, I think early last year. So this will be a nice little change for them to have a doggy back. But we're gonna take him here in a few minutes. Are you ready for Florida? You ready for Florida?
Yeah, and that's treats. And there's treats there.
I'm leaving the tea party we had over here. Georgie, are you ready? Sit. Sit, good boy. Are you gonna be a good boy? Are you a good boy? Are you gonna miss us? Yes? Come on, you cute puppy. Let's go. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. All right, Georgie, go. Get in there. Good boy. You know, I kind of like the life of a dog. You get told you're a good boy or a good girl all the time, and you get snacks. I mean, there's other things I wouldn't want, but that sounds like a good one. Woo! I still look like I haven't gone anywhere, but I dropped George off. I delivered a package, but then I sold something else in the meantime. So now I've got that package. I'm gonna go drop that off. I've already paid for the label and everything. Then we're gonna get our nails or our toes. I don't know if I'm gonna get the fingers done too. We shall see. And what else? Then we're gonna pick up some dinner. We're gonna get some chicken, rotisserie chickens from the store, plus a pizza for the kids. And I'm gonna fill up with gas. There's a lot to do, but it's all coming together. We practice putting things in the back. We think things are gonna fit. The storage in our car is actually kind of small. This is like a smaller vehicle. Seating wise, it's great. Storage wise, not as great. And everything's gonna fit. 7 people going to Florida, and we're gonna fit. It's really exciting. So let's go run some errands, friend. It's kind of weird not having George. Like, it's really weird. Here we go, it's pedicure time. I'm gonna go for a little pinky pink. It's gonna be pretty because it'll be perfect for Valentine's Day and then perfect for just warm weather. There they are, cutie patooties already. I do declare, I like them. A nice, like, pretty little color there. Pretty, right? Chicken and pizza. Gas. We're eating very healthy the night before we leave. Well, the chicken, rotisserie chicken's good, right? I'm putting together stuff for the car, and I got myself out my nice little bag here. I wanted to show you what we're bringing. You want to see? Yarn. I decided I'm going to crochet. I know how to crochet, but you know what I've never done? I've only done blankets, and I kind of thought it would be fun to do granny squares. I've never done those, so why not? I have my crochet hooks. I've got my yarn already. I'm bringing 2 books with me. We're not going to read this in the car, most likely, but I might get started. One's called The Good Part by Sophie Cousins. And have you ever wished you could just skip to the good part? Oh! And then this is from Paula McLean. If you have read the book, The Paris Wife, this is Circling the Sun. Marcus's aunt loaned this to me. She thought I might like that, so we're going to check it out. Any of you read those? Also, I'm finishing another, well, come on, let's go talk about that. I'm just about to finish. I've got just like 1 chapter left of The Last Thing He Told Me. This was on Reese Witherspoon's book club list, and she kind of got me into thrillers, so I'm enjoying that. Guys, I'm not a big reader, but I think finding a book that you enjoy makes you a reader, because now I've read almost 2 books in 1 month. That's shock and awe. Other than the kids' books. I mean, we're reading books all day, all the time. We've got like 13 books going at one time because of school, and there's lots of snippets that we're reading along the way. So this one also, The Last Thing He Told Me, is streamed on Apple TV Plus. If you've heard of that, watched it. I'm excited. Tonight, I'll try to finish this. We are getting up at the crack of dawn. Did I tell you that? We're going to try to leave by like 1:30, so the kids will have a lot of good time to sleep. But now we're sort of, you know, just finding all the little tiny things that we need to bring along. I have to show you this other thing that's kind of a thing. Welcome to the bathroom. Here's what's going to be happening. While we're gone, we're going to be doing a little bathroom remodel for, well, like redo here and in the other room. So medicine cabinet, we're going to get a new one. This one's been not doing well. We're also going to get rid of the lights up here because the medicine cabinet is going to have a light that goes around it. It's kind of cool like that. So it's a nice big one, and it has mirrors inside and on the outside. We like it because look, you can see all your bits and pieces. Well, you're not going to be able to tell very well here. There it is. Oh yes. You're going to see all the bits and pieces. We're going to keep this part of the cabinet and then the top here. Maybe sometime we'll change it, but it's fine. Everything's fine about that. We're going to get a new toilet. It's going to be white. And then we're also going to get a new tub. This is the jetted tub from the 90s. And we are going to get a freestanding tub. This thing is just, it's seen better days. It needs a lot of love, and we do a lot of baths. So that'll be really nice. All of this is going to come out. And then this is going to be a freestanding tub, which means that we're also going to have to redo the tile just because of the way that all of this situates. So we have some new tile picked out. It's going to be kind of a dark gray, and that'll look pretty. Then we have ourselves the shower. This shower is really not fun. I can clean it up and make it shine like the top of the Chrysler building, but it's going to be onyx, and there's going to be like No seating. Currently, this is a 2-seater. We don't necessarily need that, but we're gonna have a little spot, like a shave shelf, they call it, or something along those lines. And so they're gonna redo that and make that really fresh and nice. And I think that's going to make the bathroom a very enjoyable place. And they're gonna paint the walls. This kind of is a brownish color. We're gonna go for a pretty gray. And then you wanna see the other bathroom? Here's the kids' bathroom. We're gonna redo this guy. I think the colors on the wall are gonna be the same. And then we are gonna get a white toilet. The shower is gonna be redone up. We're actually gonna take the glass out. That was one thing that the people before us did do. They put in a new glass, but I think it would just be easier for us. We're weird like that, so whatever. And then maybe a new shower head, I don't know. Up here, we're gonna keep the lights, but then we're also gonna keep the medicine cabinet. We're gonna keep this down here, but they're gonna have to remove it because of the way that the tile butts up to it to kind of resituate it. New tile going on there. And it's gonna be a simple one, but I think it'll be really nice. Some other things I'm bringing in the car are these on-the-go Water Wow pens and coloring things. You fill this guy up with water, and then, let me show you the inside. It looks like this, and then when it gets wet, a colorful picture shows up. And then Noah got one of these for Christmas, and it has, let me see, it looks like that, and then it erases. They like that, it's a lot of fun. And then I picked this up from Target. You can put a picture in here, and then there's colors on there, and you can take this magnet and move these little M&M looking things that are not M&Ms and kind of make out the picture. So that gives them a little something to do outside of playing games. We got some videos downloaded on their tablets. I got a couple other things too. You guys have probably seen these Crayola Color Wonder. They're mess free, so the marker only works on the special paper, and it'll bring the color out even though the marker looks like it's clear, but then it can't draw on anything else, which I think is quite brilliant. So we got Paw Patrol, Frozen, Bluey, and then I thought this was cool. These are called Wixels from Crayola. It's color absorbing pixel art. You watch the color wick into the little squares, and then you get a design. So there's 2 different designs in this one, but then you can erase it when you're all done, wash it up, and do it again. I thought that would be kind of fun. The marker's kind of scary, but I think it'll still be good. Oh man, guys, I got a sneaky little cold coming on just before vacation. So mean. It'll be all right. Oh, I wanted to show you this too. I grabbed a handful of bags because I feel like we always need trash bags. There's never enough, and they're never very big in wherever we're at. We've stayed at a hotel and they give you those tiny little trash cans. We're like, there's a lot of us. So I just grabbed a bunch so I don't have to buy them when I get there. But yeah, I think we're coming along. We've got bags inside of bags. We've got things in the car already. I've got blankets for the kids. They're gonna bring their pillows tomorrow. We're gonna try to go to bed at a decent hour. I don't know if that's a thing. Only because, you know, you're excited, it's hard to fall asleep. And I have to say, it's very weird without George being here. We dropped some stuff on the floor, and we're like, oh, George will get it. And then all of us kind of realized, oh, George isn't here, but he's having fun already. We know he's having fun where he's at. I've gotten pictures and updates already. So he's in a good place, he's happy. We're gonna be okay. What time do we have right now? 6:48, it feels like it's midnight. I'm so tired. I'm thinking about, I've got the dishes going. Hopefully I can have those unloaded before we leave, I don't know. And then I'm gonna start the washing machine one more time. I've got 2 baskets of laundry. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to fold those, so I may just leave those there, but at least they're clean, so when we come back, you know, wrinkled, but clean, ready to go. It'll be okay. These last few days before vacay are tricky times. All the little details are just, they're a lot. They're a lot. Check out that time. It's 1:36 in the morning. We have accomplished a goal, a big one, of getting all the people in this vehicle. You can't see us. We're just scary. Who got some sleep last night? Anybody?
I
got 2 hours.
2 hours.
That's
yeah.
pretty. I mean, like 4 or 3 hours.
3 minutes Joe got. Wow.
I got,
Yeah, you should be well rested right now.
I got 6.
You got 6. Here we go. We're supposed to get there, I don't know, just 15, 16 hours from now. It's gonna be good. Check out this Tennessee line of trees and suches.
Suches? Why suches?
It's about 6 hours since we've left home, and we're in Clarksville. leave at 1:30?
Yeah, we did. So it's been about 6 hours.
Yeah. So what did I say?
That's what you said.
Oh, okay. I was like, do I not know how to add? We're in Clarksville, Tennessee, and we're getting real close to Nashville, Tennessee. It's been good so far. Sleeping, people have been sleeping. Well, maybe not Izzy. He didn't have much of a sleep, but Ezra got a little sleepy. And JoJo and the girls. Daddy, did you get any sleep?
Nope.
Not a
If
wink.
we did, I don't think we'd be alive anymore.
True story. True story. So where are we next? After Nashville, what comes next?
Chattanooga.
Chattanooga. Now that's a pretty view. Can you see around traffic and see those Nashville buildings? Marcus and I have been to the old Nashville looking for a record deal. What was that? 13 years ago.
Yeah.
We came here to talk to a record label and we decided, nah, it wasn't our thing. It's not our jam. We're a little too chill for that business.
Too chill.
Those of you that don't know, Marcus won me over with his beautiful singing. Back in the day when it was a MySpace kind of world, he had put out some songs. It was really good. He has a nice high tenor voice.
Really, did he actually like post on?
As opposed to my deep manly voice.
Well, it's not like a girl. It's not a girl.
Well, no, he's not a girl voice.
Who do I sound like?
Who's the guy that we listen to?
Sound like
Yeah, that I tell you you sound like him. I always think it's you.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber? No. Well, you can sing like Justin Bieber, but who's the other guy? Oh shoot, what's the
Is
song?
he a beaver?
It really reminds me of that Out of Egypt song that you do. Well, anyway, that's how I fell in love. I would stalk his MySpace and listen to his music. And then we started traveling together and doing music together. It was great. But anyway, backstory. Okay, we're coming up on Chattanooga, Knoxville, Memphis, Tennessee.
Chattahoochee Forest.
Chattahoochee Forest. Anybody been there? What is that building? Is that the Batman building?
It looks like a Batman, yeah.
It totally does. Do they call it that here in Nashville?
That's Wayne Enterprises. Right
Wayne Enterprises. There it is. Oh, toot toot. Did you make him do that, Ezra? These children don't know about the truck driver and you do this. When I was a kid, come on now.
there. Top Golf.
You got everybody going? Wow. Who likes golfing?
Not me.
Not you?
I mean, mini golf.
Mini golfing. Yeah, we've never been regular
Mini
golfing.
golf is like
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh, he's not watching. Just kidding. And then also, I grew up, well, I didn't grow up, but till I was 6 years old, I lived in Germany. So if we would travel around there, we played,
Look, Izzy.
you know, Red Slug Bug, No Slugs Back, or No Slug Back. You remember that game? I'm sure they played that in America too. There's Wayne Corporation. There's the Nissan Stadium.
Wayne Enterprises.
What did I call it?
Wayne Corporation.
Wayne Corporation, sorry.
Wayne
Enterprises. I'm not a Batman fan, to be quite honest. Ooh, I'm sorry. I just find him very depressing and it's not doing it for me. But you know who I do love? I love Iron Man because he's sassy and he always has a good little thing to say back. I do find that enjoyable. I like the Hulk.
wow. There's a big one there.
This is prime Bigfoot country right here.
Golly, it sure
Thanks, Brian.
is. Look at Atlanta. Look at these big buildings.
Feel it.
You know, I can't say I've ever been to Atlanta, Georgia, but now I have. I've driven through it. Those are some big buildings. Atlanta, Georgia. Check out my skills. I was thinking about making granny squares, but then I didn't look up how to do that. And so I'm just doing random. Now you see here I dropped some stitches, but I believe that this is just an example of life, right? Life, sometimes you drop a stitch. Things don't great, so you get back on the bandwagon and you add to it and everything's gonna be fine. Lumpy and a little bit frumpy, but she's coming along, I think.
We're crossing into Florida.
Florida? Is that you? Florida line. Boom.
We are in Florida, guys.
Oh, here we go. May the adventure begin.